couldn't talk peace with me. They tried, and I was like, nigga, this schoolyard.
It's your boy Crypto Blood, and I want to introduce you guys to a new exchange, BitYard. They do cryptocurrency contracts. If you're like me, an active trader, you're probably sick of the market manipulations, forced liquidations, accurate Bitcoin reference rates over at BitYard with K-line weighted averages, no VPN hassle, available for U.S. citizens, and fully regulated in Singapore, Australia, Estonia, and the U.S. Profit losses are all in USD as well, and no fees with U.S. withdrawals. And most importantly, you can do deposits with fiat, unlike BitMEX. You can't do that, right? So check out bityard.com. I'll leave a link in the description below. Yeah, it's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is May 28th, 2020. Shout out to my man, the Tech Geek, for the song request today. We got Young M.A. 2020 Vision. Haven't heard this one before. Thanks for putting me up on new music. What's good, people? Hope everyone's doing well out there today, and welcome to another episode. Today, we are going to look at Brave browser. You know, I use that only. It's the only browser I use, and they have a new feature that I want to give you guys a heads up on. Again, you guys know Brave browser and the BAT token has been one of my tokens that I vouch for, that I love, and I've always loved this company because they're always innovating and moving the goalposts forward in terms of real adoption for cryptocurrencies. Not many other projects are doing that. So Brave browser has a new privacy-focused video calling app we're going to talk about today. This is great, man. This is what we need. You know, Zoom has been having issues with their privacy and encryption. So ultimately, it's a perfect time for Brave browser to come out with their video service here. So anytime I see news from Brave browser, I'm going to definitely drop that on you. Secondly, yes, the SEC strikes again. BitClave, the search engine, agrees now to pay back $25 million in ICO funds with the settlement with the SEC. Ouch. I'm telling you guys, the SEC and ICOs are like water and oil. They do not mix. They do not mix. So I just want to cover that one for you guys today. And then lastly, this is big. You guys know I've been a Hedera Hashgraph fan almost since they came out. I've been accumulating all the way down to 1 penny, up to 4 or 5. Look, we're going to make a huge amount of money with Hedera Hashgraph. I do have my concerns, of course, and that is in the area of centralization. But I think they're going to continually work on being more distributed in their council. But they just added electronics giant LG to the team, to the council. And I'm going to show you the lineup of all the major companies they have on board. This is what fourth generation blockchain. I know it's not a blockchain, it's a Hashgraph, but this is what the evolution of blockchain looks like. Hedera, you need to check it out. I'm not even shilling them. I don't make any money from this, but I've been telling you guys for quite a while that Hedera was something to look out for. All three of these articles coming up on today's episode of My Two Satoshis. But before we start, if you guys find these types of videos informative, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to receive more videos like this. Let's take a look at the heat map today. We got Bitcoin up 3.1% to $9,443. ETH is also up 4.1% to $214. We got Litecoin up 1.7% to $44.35. EOS up 1.3%. Binance up 3.1%. And look at ADA. Cardano up 14% today for some reason. I'm not sure why. I'm not really following that project. A lot of hype behind it. I'm still like looking at the clock. I'm just like, I need to see some progress live. I need to see some live in the wild progress, not just a whole bunch of iterations behind the curtain. We got to see something go fully live to really get me excited about it. That's how I am, people. As far as the technicals look, yes, we did break that trend line, that inner trend line I talked about on Twitter the other day. Yesterday I did put a tweet out saying that the inner trend line was broken and that you know, we will see us trend higher to the 94 area. And hey, we are right there now. I'm putting a short on. I told you guys earlier that the short was going on Bitcoin, and look, the risk to reward is very low. Stop loss is around 96.50 at current prices. That's about 2% stop loss. Fine with me, but the upside is tremendous. I mean, north of 5% easily. So that's where I'm at with things. People get mad at me on Twitter saying that I'm the reason why Bitcoin isn't at 15,000. Listen, this is a speculative market. Stop acting like it isn't. Okay, if you hodl, you dollar cost average in, you shouldn't have any problems with this. Okay, Bitcoin works at $9,000 just as much as it works at $15,000. So what's really going on here, people? What are you really trying to say? But let's get into the news today. We got Brave browser introducing the privacy-focused video calling app in test mode. Looks like Brave has launched an unlimited video calling service based on the open source Jitsi solution. The service, called Brave Together, is currently only available in Nightly, the beta testing version of Brave in North America. So possibly if you download Nightly, you guys can check that out. The service will enable the creation of secure video conferencing solutions. According to the company's announcement, the service is currently only available in North America. At this time, there's no information on when the Brave Together service will enter beta testing. As of press time, there is also no clear date as to when the iOS and Android versions of the Brave browser will integrate support for the video calling service. According to a report from Digital Trends, Brave Together will offer security superiority to competitors such as Zoom. Users will be able to create 4-word meeting links, share screens, control video quality, chat, send alerts by raising their hands, etc. However, Brave Together doesn't currently support all features tested in the Jitsi, such as the ability to blur or change backgrounds. The outlet anticipates that it could be weeks before Brave Together sees a public release. So this is interesting. I think this is great, and what would be even better is if they can integrate somehow their coin, Brave token, the BAT token, into this some way. I don't know how, but that would be neat to see some blockchain integration with that, the cryptocurrency side of things. That would be neat if you can send funds to people while video chatting. So interesting. Wanted to give you guys a heads up. I love Brave. They're doing their thing. They're innovating, and they actually have the best browser there is in the game to me. I don't know about you. Let me know if you guys are using Brave browser in the comments below. And then, oh no, SEC strikes again. BitClave, the search engine that did an ICO, is looking to settle for $25 million with the SEC. They raised $25.5 million back in 2017, and they now will pay its 9,500 investors in a settlement with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Settlement ended BitClave's court saga almost as soon as it begun. Prosecutors with the SEC announced their charges Thursday in tandem with an order that called BitClave's consumer activity token also an unregistered initial coin offering. BitClave neither admitted nor denied that it broke the law when it sold CAT in 2017. In exchange, the blockchain services firm will return $25.5 million to the investors and pay nearly $4 million in additional fines and fees. Yikes. SEC called CAT an investment contract. That's what they've been getting these guys with. And I haven't touched ICOs literally since Centra went down. When I saw how they treated Centra, I said, yep, not touching any US ICOs ever again, because they're going to crush this game. It is a direct threat to the Wall Street IPO capital raising mechanism that is prevalent and prominent in the United States and across the world. So they can't have ICOs replace that. Yet again, another one bites the dust. Just want to let you guys get an update on BitClave in that situation. I haven't actually covered BitClave in the past in regards to their ICO and their litigation with the SEC, but here you go. And lastly, one of my favorites, Hedera Hashgraph, looks like they've sealed the deal with LG and them joining the council of 13 members, now becoming the 14th member. The addition edges Hedera towards its council long-term goal, which is 39 hands-on node runners to govern its enterprise-grade public ledger. Hashgraph is an alternative to blockchain platforms with buy-in from Google, IBM, Boeing, and University College London, among others. If you guys go to hedera.com, you'll see a list of organizations that are aligned with them. I mean, you've got T-Mobile, you've got Boeing, Google, IBM, now LG, Numera. I mean, the list is, there's some heavy hitters. And so when I see this type of stuff, it makes me really, really get excited, because you're going to need this type of backing to really see integration of these types of services around the world. These companies control a lot of consumer services and products. So this is what you want to be in. You want to be a part of this. Follow the money. Follow the money, ladies and gentlemen. And, you know, as far as its market cap, it only has a $208 million market cap. So, you know, the upside for Hedera is you can be in a position where it changes your life in a major way. So I'm not telling you to buy. I'm just telling you to go and look into Hedera Hashgraph and see what it's all about, because they are definitely, from a technical standpoint, very impressive. Very impressive. I do want to see more of the council become more decentralized, and I think they have a roadmap and plan to do so. But initially, they just want to get to 39 major corporations, and then they'll go from there. But LG is the first such business to join, and only the second based in Asia after the Japan-based Nomura. Those attributes add a fresh perspective to Hedera's telecom-heavy in Asia-like council, said Hedera CEO. He said members vote on just about every part of the business, and for that to be done well, we want to make sure that we have that really broad representation, not just across verticals, but also by geography. LG is bringing diversity and further decentralization to the council in a way that we haven't had before. That's part of the excitement here. The CEO claims that Hedera can handle 10,000 transactions in beta per second, way faster than blockchain-based public ledgers running Ethereum and Bitcoin. It follows a proof of stake model in which users pay via token for network services. So again, from an architectural standpoint, it's up there, or I would say, Telos or EOS are comparable, and I think in many cases even better when it comes to consensus. But again, you want to broaden and spread out your risks as far as what coins you want to invest in or buy, because you never know which is going to be right. So you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. Hashgraph is a different way of doing consensus, and you might as well tap into that and learn a little bit about it. So get over to hedera.com and check out more information on that if you are interested. But that's pretty much it for today, ladies and gents. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to keep up to date on daily crypto news, make sure you click that bell so you'll be alerted when I drop a video, guys. Shout out again to my man, the Tech Geek, for the song request today, Young MA 2020 Vision. We're out of here, people. Holla!